Hello and welcome to the Channel 1 Newsroom, live from our studios at number 5 Owula Hanson Lane at Tesano. I am Inusafo. Coming up. Finance Minister Electoral flags payroll rot and budget review as he reveals over 14,000 ghost names, 53,000 separated staff found on payroll.
Mr. Speaker, the audit service has completed 91% of the payroll audit. So far, the audit service has not been able to identify or verify over 14,000 workers.
Minority petitions president, diplomats over Ablekuma North violence and Galamsey crisis.
If we don't hear anything, and it is business as usual, it is absolute silence, we are not going to hear anything. This is just the beginning of a series of actions we are going to stage in this country.
Ghana remembers President Atta Mills's legacy of peace, humility and service 13 years on.
He will calm you down the way he will talk and the way he will even look at you. You will just end up sort of smiling or laughing with him and then just calming down. Very fond memories. The sadness is gone, but real feeling of who the man was.
And later, Ghana Journalists Association orders rerun of Ashanti Regional Chair elections over irregularities. In Channel 1 Business. Energy Ministry dismisses aviation fuel shortage claims. Meanwhile, National Petroleum Authority assures public of stable aviation fuel supply amid the report. And in Channel 1 Sports. Parliament launches second Democracy Cup to champion peace, unity through football. Many thanks for choosing us this hour. Let's settle for the details of our stories. The Minister of Finance, Dr. Cassiel Atoforson, has disclosed that a nationwide payroll audit has uncovered significant irregularities in Ghana's public sector salary administration, including over 14,000 unverifiable workers and 53,307 separated staff still on payroll. Presenting the 2025 mid-year budget review in Parliament on Thursday, Dr. Forson said the Ghana Audit Service commissioned by the Ministry of Finance has completed 91% of a comprehensive payroll audit across all 16 regions. Channel 1 News' Me, Ayikwe Okan, has more in the following report.
Ahead of the presentation of the 2025 mid-year budget review by the Finance Minister, Dr. Cassiel Atoforson, the Minority Caucus staged a walkout in Parliament after being denied the opportunity to make a statement on the electoral violence that marred the rerun of the parliamentary election at 19 polling stations in the Ablekuma North constituency.
Mr. Speaker, we have lined up a number of activities to back home our demands, and to the extent that these violence visited are not at home, we cannot be part of the presentation of the media budget. And to that extent, Speaker, to that extent, we are exiting the Parliament and cannot be part of this process.
Despite the protest, the presentation proceeded as the House met the quorum required for parliamentary business. In his address, Dr. Atoforson disclosed that a payroll audit conducted by the Audit Service uncovered approximately 14,000 ghost names on the public sector payroll.
The Speaker, the Audit Service has completed 91% of the payroll audit. So far, the audit service has not been able to identify or verify over 14,000 workers. Mr. Speaker, again, they have identified 53,311 separated staff on the payroll. Mr. Speaker, separated staffs are staff who are either on retirement, reassigned, terminated, or are on leave without pay or deceased and yet remain on government payroll. Mr. Speaker, the audit service expects to recover a minimum of 150.4 million of unearned salary from the separated staff over 2023 and 2024 period alone. Right, Honorable Speaker, going forward, we will enforce the monthly payroll validation process and strictly apply sanctions to all who validate ghosts for payment of salaries. Mr. Speaker, let me use this opportunity to strongly caution those who validate ghosts across the public service, that they will be personally liable for the loss of public funds.
The Finance Minister further revealed that some contractors had abandoned about 55 infrastructure projects despite having already drawn down on the allocated loans.
Mr. Speaker, it has come to the attention of the Ministry of Finance that a number of contractors implementing some of these 55 stalled projects have drawn down on the loans with no work done to match the amount drawn down. Mr. Speaker, sadly, it has come to the attention of the Ministry of Finance that a number of contractors implementing some of these 55 projects have drawn down on the loans with no work done to match the amount drawn down. Again, some contractors have submitted additional costs in excess of what Parliament approved. The Ministry of Finance has accordingly commissioned a forensic audit into this project. Mr. Speaker, we will apprise the House when this audit is completed.
Atuforsen announced a new directive halting the denomination of public contracts in foreign currencies, a move he said is necessary to reduce fiscal risk and enhance macroeconomic stability.
Unfortunately, foreign currencies are becoming the means of transacting business in Ghana. This trend, if not checked, will erode the confidence in our currency, drive inflation, and result in the loss of value in the symbol of our sovereignty. The Speaker, to curb this unfortunate development, His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, has directed that beginning today, 24th of July 2025, no contract awarded by government, irrespective of source of fund, should be denominated in foreign currency.
Now, the government is set to rehabilitate 10 kilometers of roads annually in each of the 166 constituencies identified as having urgent road infrastructure needs, he added.
The President Mahama administration has identified 166 constituencies in dire need of road infrastructure. In response, we have programmed to rehabilitate 10 kilometers of roads annually in each of these constituencies. Mr. Speaker, this translates to about 5,000 kilometers of road to be constructed in these 166 constituencies in dire need of road infrastructure over the next 3 years.
Reporting from Parliament, Ni Ayikweyi Okan for Channel 1 News.
Meanwhile, the minority in Parliament has petitioned President John Mahama and members of the diplomatic community over the violence that marred the Ablekuma North by-election and the worsening elite
intervention in this matter. We have confidence in you. We believe you will act. Confidence in you. We believe you will act. Now, we hear you have two-thirds majority in Parliament. We heard that. But you also need a minority in Parliament to function. Now, if we don't hear anything, and it is business as usual, it is absolute silence, you are not going to hear anything.
Address the concerns raised.
Condemning the violence we saw and the inaction of the police, and hoping and praying that one of these days Ghana will come to the point where we've been lauded for having good elections, but we think we should come to a point where
will sort of trigger some response from the president, who they say has been awfully quiet about the unfortunate event of Ablekuma North. For Channel 1 News, Charles Osukumi.
Let's speak to the Member of Parliament for Ekriapim North, Samir Wuku, to get his thoughts on recent developments in Parliament and the broader economic direction of the country. Many thanks for joining us, Honorable Samir Wuku.
Thank you for having me, and good evening to your cherished viewers as well.